I decided to make some tacos. Okay, earlier I made the lasagna really quick, but then hunger strikes again. And I'm gonna make some tacos. I'm gonna make some tacos that I think my husband would like some tacos today. I'm grating the cheese right now for my tacos. Yep. And then, guess what, guys? I have the meat cooking here for the tacos. It's just a piece of roast with 2 garlic in there, and that's it. That's all it is, and salt. That's with some salt in there, okay? And that's it, guys. So while the meat is boiling, I am going to prep for the tacos. But look, guys, since I have onion left over from earlier, I'm going to use the same onion. And I also bought some of this chili, because I'm going to make a little salsa for my husband with his chili. And these chilies are called El Guapo. They're called Japanese Chillie hot. I guess they're not that spicy. I like spice, so I'm going to put plenty. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open the bag, and then I'm going to put these to kind of like toast on the comal for a little bit. On medium heat, a roll. Okay, I'm going to put this on number 4. So they can cook, so they can toast a little bit. I'm going to cut the bag, the trash can on the side, and I'm going to put these to toast. You got to be very careful and have these on low heat because they can burn and they taste nasty. I'm going to put about that much. That much. I'm not that spicy, I put that much for me because I like it really spicy. You guys could put a little bit, but I like it really spicy, so that's how much I'm going to put for me. Okay, guys, then I already have my onion. I got my tortillas. There's a place called the Rodeo around where I live, and they have really warm tortillas. You can either fry these for the tacos, or you could just warm them up a little bit more in the comal and make the tacos like that. That's how I like to make them, on top of the comal. I really don't like to put them in oil too much. I kind of like to stay kind of healthy, you know, so oil is good depending on the kind of oil that you're going to use. There's one called, I forget the name of it, but it's something about not having a lot of oil for your heart, something like that. It's at Walmart. It's there. But anyways, these are my tortillas. I got my cheese. I got this, the onions, and I'm going to be toasting my chilies, and then I'll be right back to tell you how I'm going to make that salsa. It's going to be a very simple salsa. 3 ingredients. Tomatoes, and the chili, and 1 piece of garlic, and salt, of course. It's going to be so easy, but it's going to go on top of the tacos. It's going to be very delicious. I'll show you how to make that when I get back. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, I am toasting the chilies that I told you that I bought for the salsa. You got to keep turning it because if not, they get burned, and it gives a very sourly flavor. The toasty one just gives it a beautiful color, and it brings out the flavor in the chilies, okay? On low heat, you just want it to get a real pretty charcoal color, but not burn, because if you burn them, then believe me, guys, I warned you, it's gonna taste nasty. I got my meat cooking here, and I boiled some tomatoes that I'm gonna incorporate with these chilies so it can look really just a simple salsa. Okay, guys, when the meat is done and I'm getting ready to blend the salsa, I will be back to show you how to do it. Okay, guys, I'm back. As I promised, I'm gonna make the salsa that I told you about earlier. Okay, I have toasted the Japanese chilies, and I have about 6 tomatoes here that I boiled. The reason why I have 6 tomatoes is because there's a little bit more than usual in here, because I plan to make a little extra for maybe another day. Okay, I got 1 piece of garlic, some of Japanese chilies here that I toasted, and the tomatoes. Okay, guys, it's all it is. It's just those 3 simple ingredients. Of course, salt. Everything needs salt. Okay, I'm gonna put those in there. There you go. I might as well throw in the salt now. There you go. Since I'm so experienced, I know exactly how much salt it needs. I don't need to be calculating or whatever. But I like to put about a tablespoon of salt. Now we're going to blend. We're going to blend on pulse so we can control the consistency and the thickness of the salt. I like like to blend everything really good because these do come with some seeds and I want them to disappear, basically liquefy. Looks really good already. That's how they do it in the commercial when they make those commercials. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Well, anyways, okay, I'm gonna turn it off. I like to disconnect it. I like to disconnect all of my appliances that I'm using. Oh, here's it. Here's the salsa, guys. It's a little bit watery, but I like it because it's for the tamales and tacos. There we go, salsita. Woohoo! Look at that salsa. Yeah. Oh, it's so yummy. Yes, it is. It's gonna be the beautiful dressing of my taquitos. Look at that. Let me try this. Ooh, spicy and perfect in salt and everything. Okay, guys. Well, here you go. Here's the salsa. I'm gonna clean my blender while the meat is cooking. I'm gonna let it cook for a little bit longer because it does need to be tender. I'm gonna wash up my blender here because I like to have things clean. And here's the salsa, okay? I'll be right back to show you how to make the tacos and put the dressing on the salsa. Bye! Okay, guys, I got the taco meat boiling in here. It's really boiling, okay? So I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna wait and let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna drain it. Then I'm gonna put it in a little pan to fry. Okay, guys, I'll be back to show you what else I'm doing. Okay, guys, I have drained the meat. And like I said earlier, I was gonna fry it, but you need a little bit of mantequita because after you boil the meat, I like to a little bit like this, like about a teaspoon, just so that it can finish frying, because I don't like to just eat meat like that. I just boil straight out. I like to fry it maybe a tablespoon. Okay, there you go. There we go. So we're just gonna saute it, fry it a little bit to it could suck out some of that water in the meat. There you go. Look at that. Tacos are gonna be really good. Okay, now while that is sauteing, on kind of like medium heat, always have these packs of taco mix. Any kind of taco mix, the cheap kind, the good kind, whatever brand you want. Okay? Any kind of taco meat, because that's what's going to give it the flavor to any meat if you are in a hurry. Like me, I am always in a rush and I don't have time for a whole hour meal. Well, anyways, all you have to do is stir a little piece off. Okay, and while it's there, just throw it all around like this. And if it kind of dries up a little bit, then just put a little bit more water, okay? But this one's okay, because we want to kind of fry the meat. We want to fry the meat, and it's getting that beautiful color with this powder. Yeah, look at that. OMG, it's getting that beautiful color. Yep. Wow, this meat's gonna be delicious. Let me just put a little bit more of this. No, I'm not gonna put it. I'm gonna put a little bit, a little dash of oil. Any kind of oil, because you can use oil or you can use lard, whatever. I use the lard because I had it handy. But now that I'm done, I'm putting the oil. I'm gonna turn the stove off, and the electric stove kind of keep on working. But look at that meat, so beautiful, guys. You just get stuck a little bit because these are cast iron pans. You know, I love to cook in cast iron, but it's okay. You just scrape it off, and it's like the flavor's in there. It's gonna be so good. Okay, that's done. Now I'm gonna turn on my comal. I like to put it on high heat because so it can pick up the heat immediately, and then I lower it down. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna warm up the tortillas there for the tacos, and then I can start assembling them. So I'm gonna get my tortillas that I told you guys that I bought at the place here around where I live. Okay, since when you're in a hurry, come on, you have to have this warm up fast. Okay, but this is a very simple meal, guys, where you can make for dinner. Earlier I made the lasagna for lunch. Now these are going to be tacos for dinner, okay? So I grab a plate. This is where I'm going to assemble my tacos. Yeah, it's going to be really good, guys. I already have the salsa made and everything, so now we're just going to put the tortillas too. I like to put 3 at a time, or you can do 2, whatever. This is picking up the heat pretty good. We're going to put them on here. I guess 2 will do good for now. And then I'm going to start lowering to a 7.5 and let this come up. And the meat looks really good, guys. It looks nice and crispy, and it's cooked very well because I cooked it. I boiled it first with, of course, garlic and some salt. And then I chopped it in pieces and then threw it in here after I drained it. And sauteed it and fried it more on the pan with a little bit of lard or oil. Yeah, that's going to help it give flavor and all that stuff. It's really good. Probably going to be really good. So these are another fast meal. Just warm up your tortillas, really good. Sometimes I dip them in oil and fry them a little bit, but sometimes I like them like this, guys. This is how I like them. Warm up. Oh, the smell of the tortilla is so good. It's like the yellow corn smell. It's really good. And as these tortillas are, I'm going to add one more here. I need a bigger comal. I need to get me a bigger one. But this is good for now. And just turn them. Turn them. They smell so good. Look at the heat picking up, and I already lowered it. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be so good with that red salsa that I made, you guys. You can add whatever you want to your tacos. A lot of people like to add whole beans. They like to add guacamole. They'll add, well, I make a lot of different salsas too. That's just a quick one to let you guys know that you can do a salsa in a couple of minutes, okay? A party salsa, whatever. People love that salsa, especially when you kind of put the chiles on the comal for a little bit and toast them. When you toast the chili, it brings out the flavor, but just don't over toast it. Always do it on really low heat, because if it burns, it's not going to taste that good. Well, my tortillas here already. I'm going to make 2 tacos for now. I'm going to add the meat. Ooh, look at that. Some people like to add a lot of meat, but I like to taste the other stuff as well. So I'm just going to leave this one cooking here. I'm going to turn it off because I'm going to make 3 just to show you guys how I'm going to make them later on for dinner for my husband. Yeah, leave that in there. Anyways, the stove is off. Now you guys can follow me over here. I am going to, I'm not going to put too much on these tacos because these tacos are already full of flavor. They have a lot of meat. I'm going to put some of the onion that I already had, you know, diced earlier for the lasagna. But here's some cheese. You can put as much cheese as you want. A lot of people put cilantro and all that stuff. And then, of course, here's my beautiful salsa. Yeah. There you go. Here, beautiful salsa. And then we're gonna decorate it like this. Ah, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Delicious taco with my delicious salsa. Well, here's the finished product, guys, of my tacos. And now we're gonna have the taste challenge. So I'm gonna taste them for you guys, and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back because I am going to taste the final results of my tacos. Like I said, this only took 2 minutes after the meat was cooked and fried. Okay, so I'm gonna taste it. The salsa with all of those Japanese chilies. Ready, guys? Here we go. It's so good. So smelly, so delicious. Look at those beautiful colors in there. The cheese and everything. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's so good. It's so good, guys. Well, anyways, guys, I have to swallow that. That is so delicious, guys. I mean, you guys are gonna love this. Your husbands are gonna love you guys for making this for them. Girls, make these tacos. Your husbands are gonna love you for it because they have meat and they're so good. And the salsa, so simple to prepare. Just 3 ingredients: garlic, garlic, tomato. Okay, guys. Yeah, that was very delicious, guys. Like I said, make it for your husbands. It's really delicious. Or husbands, make it for your wife. It's really, really good. I know my husband made me something like this. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, guys, like I said, 3 ingredients: garlic, tomatoes, and those Japanese chiles. Okay, los chiles jalapeños, el ajo y los tomates. Y va a salir esta salsita bien sabrosa que yo acabo de probar. Le van a gustar a su esposo. Es muy fácil, so yo creo que sí lo pueden hacer. Y va a estar bien deliciosa. Also, I wanted you guys to leave me comments. Déjenme comentarios si les gusta mi comida o lo que ustedes quieren que yo les haga. Whatever you guys want me to make, just let me know. And I will make it, okay, guys? Give my video a like. And again, be supportive and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for everything. And again, I hope I get to see the suggestions down there. I'm going to leave the recipes also on the bottom of my page so you guys can see it. And leave me comments. I mean, nice ones, of course. But also leave me your suggestions, what you want me to make you, and I would gladly make it for you. Okay? And subscribe, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. That way you guys could encourage me to keep on cooking. And have a good day.